Hello everybody and welcome back to Curly One Gaming. For this video it is going to be our third iteration of the Faithbound Judge Will It Work series. And with this video I'm just showing you the third iteration of the deck. You can find 1 and 2 in their respective videos. And with this one all I changed from 2 to 3 was replacing 2 planes with 2 Gates of Istfell. This gives you the ability later in the game to get 2 cards, get 2 life, and it could be activated at any time you could cast a sword, an instant speed. And so it's just kind of nice. It fills up your hand later in the game if you have nothing else to do. And that's it. It just felt like in some of those games we just needed a little extra card draw, and I really didn't want to remove anything for like Consider at 1 mana. Behold would be good. You could foretell it to cast for 2 mana, discard 2 and draw 2 cards. But overall, we've got Faithful Mending to draw 2, Memory Deluge to draw 2, and then 2 more later. And so this is just kind of a third kind of sort of draw spell. And so we'll see if it's any smoother. It does come in tapped. That might hurt us, I don't know. So we'll take it to standard ranked, Faithbound Judge 3. And we'll do several games tonight. We'll see about how long they take. The second video in the Faithbound Judge Will It Work series, those matches took forever. So I only did 3. The first one we got 5 matches in. Which is fine. The first night we were just kind of seeing how it played, what really needed worked on, and so the fact that we got more games in the first night is better to me. So I wish we had a blue here for Jwari on turn 2, but if not, we'll just drop Jwari Ruins instead for the land. And I think our opponent just mulliganed twice very quickly. I don't know if I missed it. Yeah, they went down 5. They are on the draw at least. That kind of helps them out a little bit. And let's do the Ruins. We don't get to foretell. We don't get to do this if we had to. So 2 blew up. They might have a Jwari, but let's find out. They might bounce it back to hand even. They're definitely inspecting it. Keeping priority on our turn. And we're tapped out, so anything they do is safe. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I mean, that's kind of an odd spot because this can't attack in anyway. And so let's do this again, and then next turn we can Professor into Environmental Sciences because I really want that second blue for Memory Deluge. This way we're utilizing all of our mana available because this land came in tapped. If it didn't come in tapped, I'd probably Professor of Symbiology into Environmental Sciences. Alright, well there's our second blue anyway. So at this point, we have 5 land already. I think I'm going to hold back for Memory Deluge right now. Oh, okay. I don't think they had much. They had Mulligan twice, and they didn't want to sit around with a control deck, I guess. So, game 1's a win. It seemed to be running fine. The 1 Gates of Istfell did come in tapped when we could have used it untapped, but it wasn't really all that detrimental coming in tapped at the same time. It was just, it could have been played one way, come in tapped, another way if it wasn't tapped. So we'll go to game 2. I'm going to keep this hand. This will come in tapped, then I'll play Field of Ruin just so that Deserted Beach comes in untapped. And that way I can play Professor of Symbiology on turn 2. There's no, you could foretell this if you wanted to. I don't see the reason to. They might be casting a rune next turn onto the Generous Visitor, but we'll still stick with the Professor. What do I want to grab, though? This could be really good to get rid of Jukai Preserver or Generous Visitor, or even the Kami of the green Kami that's in this set, because the green Kami can come back from the graveyard. If they want to come in, I'll block, but I don't think they want to trade like that. So we're just going to get rid of the Naturalist right now. That just gives them such a solid edge. They get to cast a lot more, and then keep buffing with Generous Visitor. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Most likely they'll get, yeah, I was going to say some sort of enchantment, something that's getting buffed. We'll take the 4 for now. I'm going to leave everything up. Most likely Wandering Emperor onto the token that I created. But if we see something big like Showdown of the Skalds come down, I'll most likely saw it coming just to get rid of it. I could have foretold one of the Saw It Comings and then had Negate or Saw It Coming up, but I'd rather have the option of Wandering Emperor as well. Yeah, especially now. So yeah, just keep letting this resolve. You don't really want them drawing a lot of cards, but at the same time, I at least can get rid of that token if that's what they're going to keep buffing. Alright, so now they're changing up too. Oops. So they're tapped out. That means we'll also get to...
Anyone who harms my people must contend with me.
Probably -1 the Emperor again. Yeah, that seems pretty good. We'll have 2 blockers up, and then we can drop another Emperor if we want to.
I guess that's that. May your blades stay true.
We did miss a land drop there. A little unfortunate, but we also got Memory Deluge, which is also playable during their turn. So you're really hoping to find a board wipe. Because unfortunately they're just going to keep drawing and drawing and drawing right now. And this is a deck you'll run into. Naya Runes is really popular. They can't attack with Architect of Restoration yet. And so if they don't buff their Generous Visitor again, we can double block it. And if that's the case, I'll Memory Deluge. If they do nothing, we Memory Deluge. Okay. That's odd. They were... That deck was doing exactly what it wanted to. I was going to take the 2 lands, just because their costs in that deck are so small that a Jwari Disruption would do nothing. It'd come in tapped anyway, so I'd rather get the tapped land that can generate us draw and life later. At least these games are going a little quicker. Yeah, why they decided to concede then, I don't really know. I think they're in a much better position, but maybe whatever they were looking at their hand wasn't good. So, 2 game 3 here. Maybe just leave it at that, keep it a short video for once. And if you guys want to see it played more, I can do another video on it. I'll keep the deck saved. I'll get rid of the first 2 iterations of it. Because right now I'm fine with the Gates of Isfel. It hasn't hindered my play at all. And since that's all I changed from deck 2, I'll keep deck 3 essentially. Let's drop another Plains here. They already know we're in blue. Let's get Professor of Symbology. I will take Environmental Sciences here, make sure I get that second blue for Memory Deluge. And this might be another control deck. And blue-black still a popular control pairing. Attack in first. Go for a Faithbound Judge here. They made Juari it, which is understandable. They also might have Syncopate, which would be worse because it can exile. And then next turn, look for Environmental Sciences into a Foretold Doomscar. Okay. I'm okay with that. I mean, you can win by beating down with Faithbound Judge, but what we're looking to do is its disturbed ability. Actually, I think I'll foretell Saw It Coming, but let's attack in first. When you're against a control deck, you have something like this, like a 2-1 or a 1-1 out, you're going to get a lot of attacks in with it, because they're not going to want to waste one of the more premium spells like that. I mean, eventually they'll decide it's a 1-for-1, it's fine enough. But yeah, overall, it feels like you'll get a lot of attack in with just a single small creature. And for now, I'm going to just pass the turn. We're missing our land drops again. That's a little frustrating. But we can Memory Deluge at their end step or counter, whatever they're going to do. And they're searching for something too if they're doing that during their main phase. We might have another Juari. Okay. Wow, I'm missing it again. Let's take a Negate here and the Emperor. Another Emperor. This is horrible. There's a lot of draws in a row. In this case, let's foretell another Salt Coming and pass turn. I can Faithful Mending to get rid of probably Doomscar and Faithbound Judge. Because right now I'm desperate for land drops. Let's do that. They know I'm desperate, so they may counter it just to make sure that I'm not going to get what I need. And let's stick with the original plan. That's wild. So I'll just pass again. I can't even Wandering Emperor their Hall of Storm Giants if they activate it. Because I still have to pay 3, so they're probably just going to beat us down with that. We'll take lands and lands. Just the white for now. So if they activate again, you wait until they attack. Now they can't have any mana to like bounce it back or anything like that. Oh, I still can't hit it, can I? I didn't realize that. Yeah, that happens. Because I'd pay 1, 2, 3 and need 3 up. That was foolish of me, I should have hit it while it was on the stack. Yeah, that was a misplay. Might get a counterfight here, okay. They did have Fading Hope, but I should have hit it when it was still land. Now they can come in with Hive of the... what is it? Eye Tyrant? Yeah. Do it properly this time. This can block at least and then fetch us a land. We've got 3 white and then Isfel. We've got a blue up and a white, I guess. That way if we sack this, we'll still have 4 white. Yeah. If they could just hit it with the next one. If I negated it and I didn't have enough mana up to negate twice. Wow, they don't want us to hit lands right now, so this time I'm just going to pass. Get rid of a Memory Deluge. We can cast again later. We can do this 2 turns in a row too, so that's going to be kind of nice. The ward ability.
And I will protect my people.
And essentially took 14 extra damage this game, so
final.
it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. And I'm just going to leave mana up for another Wandering Emperor.
Protect the people.
They can Fading Hope that. Well, I guess they need another land drop to Fading Hope and activate all of the Storm Giants. And we do have the mana to Memory Deluge at our instep, so that's kind of nice. Yeah, I think they wanted to do both, activate and then Fading Hope. They could still just activate it. They know they can attack in. That's pretty dangerous. Yeah, they'd have access to a lot of things. Yeah, if that's what they want to do, go for it. I think that's what I want to get rid of. They may have planeswalkers in there, but it's alright. They may be thinking I'll block with all the storm giants. I can cast and then negate the kill spell. And then just try to gain some stability here. Alright, so we'll negate Professor Onyx. They still may choose to kill it. That'd be pretty understandable. But if they do, then I get to draw a card. So now do I want to fight it with a negate? Sure. Let's fight it. Use our mana.
May your blade strike true.
We've got plenty of white sources now, so let's grab a blue. The second blocker out. They've got vigilance.
Guards, to me.
Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So no, they won't be able to wipe the board and activate all the storm giants. So now's the time when we get one of our Sinner's Judgment out. So we know 2 of 3. It's always a good feeling, and yeah, that's understandable. I'm going to let it happen. I'm not going to use my Salt coming against that. Alright. Just get another one out.
I'll be back.
What do we have?
Keep
1,
watch
2,
for
3,
intruders.
7, 10. So this we want 7 for to cast and to hit the pay for the ward. So for now we'll do this. We'll grab Mascot Exhibition. I don't really need more lands right now, in case we get another Faithful Mending. Well, I can sack that too, so let's go ahead and put another land out. Most likely... Oh, the Hull Breakers came through. Okay. Yeah, that's going to be tough now. I can't counter it. We can find something for it, I guess. They may cast it now, yeah. It will resolve. Oh, they'll get rid of both. Oh, okay. Yeah. Alright. Good timing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want 7 just to ensure that that's not going to kill me. It's not going to kill me though. So I'm just going to save mana for Salt coming. They can hit me for 7. Yeah, go for it. Right now it's just all about protect. Sinner's Judgment, which we did. That was a great drawable board wipe there, and I got rid of, what, 3, I think? Doomscar, Devastating Mastery, and another Doomscar, so yeah. Okay, so there's 3 games. Looking at about 25 minutes. I think we'll keep it there. You guys got to see it play pretty well. If this is a deck you like, check out the deck list. I'll bring it up again. And this is what I'd keep. I'm sure there's things you could change. There's always arguments for the white March spell versus Fateful Absence. You could go creatureless just to really aggravate those decks that do feel their decks with like kill spells, board wipes. I've done that before with the blue-white control, some planeswalkers but no creatures. Yeah, hopefully you guys liked it, and I will work on another deck to do this. One card I really like is Siphon Insight. I may try a deck around that, but that'd also be kind of like a control deck. And so I'll probably try to do something a little quicker, a little maybe more interactive than wait on your opponent to do something. But that'll be it for Will It Work for Faithbound Judge. And by our first day we had, I didn't review the video, 2 or 3 wins out of 5. Second day, 2 wins out of 3. And third day, 3 wins out of 3. So all in all, I think we made it work. So thanks for joining in, and I'll see you guys later.